Hey guys, welcome back to another video from your coach Jason. You can call me Coach Jay, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to leverage emotional forces. Now in this channel, you guys know that I encourage you to use what you have in the environment that you are in already to really optimize your time and your space so that you can get as much time to focus on what is most important to you. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about is risk versus reward. Now every decision that you make is going to really involve these two. Risk being the consequences that are going to be involved in it, right? And reward being what you get out from that decision that you make. In the emotional side of things, we can kind of translate this into two emotions, two very basic emotions. You can call them motivators. Fear is one of them, and confidence is the other. So these are kind of two balancing emotions depending on the action that you choose to take. Another way of thinking about emotional levers is running to and from. So if you're scared of something, that would be like you're running from something, and the running to something would be if you're desiring something and if you want something, you're going to be running to it. And so that's another way of kind of visualizing what I'm talking about here and what I want you guys to really think about when you're making decisions that are going to affect you in the long term, and to really make those smart decisions in your business and in life. So let's get straight into the method that I like to go over when I talk about this emotional forces. So mango versus snake method. Now I put mango here and snake to sort of symbolize the things that I personally love and gravitate towards and hate and run away from. So mango is one of my favorite fruits. So I like to think of mango as something that I want to go to, and snake being my least favorite animal, and the animal that I'm scared of, I think of as the risk part of it. So the next thing is create an environment with real emotional consequences. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a story here. When I first moved into a house here, I didn't know anything about the location, and I knew I wanted to really use my emotions to propel me into the direction that I wanted to go. So one of the things that I did was I researched some juice bars nearby so that I can wake up in the morning, get my juice, feel motivated to go work out, and continue on with my day. Before really recognizing this method that I started implementing, I was forcing myself to get up, go to the juice bar, order at the juice bar, and then finally, go work out and go on with my day. But what I realized is a much effective and much easier way to get myself to actually take these steps is to use my emotions. One of them being fear of embarrassment, right? Fear of just shame and guilt to propel me in the direction that I want to go. Specifically, in the juice bar that I kept ordering from, they had an option to order beforehand. So I would order the juice that I wanted before I went to sleep the night before. That way, if I don't make it on time, when I do walk in later than expected, I would have to kind of go walk in there feeling a little bit disappointed and embarrassed that I didn't make it on time. And so I was keeping myself accountable by creating this environment that I would need to do that in order to feel not embarrassed, right? I created this emotional lever that placed me in the right direction that I wanted to go. By using emotions, you're able to achieve results in discipline, and discipline is one of the key factors in really deciding the consistency in the actions that you produce every single day. Now, I love talking about routines because those are the building blocks of, your life, right? You're going to want to put a lot of emphasis and focus on learning and growing in these routines and trying to perfect them so that you know all the ins and outs of how things work and to improve on those. And so, working out, one of them in the morning is one of my priorities, and I try to do that as much as possible. So I place this environment and the situation that really would force me to get out of bed and to go to the juice bar, get the juice, and not only is it motivating to not feel the fear of embarrassment, but it's also good because the juice in itself is a reward for me. So it really has two aspects of it that I want to encourage you all to really implement in your own life. Last but not least, use what you already have. Work smart. As always, there is always a way to work smart. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to force yourself. Make sure the environment is there set up for you. That way, you don't have to work as hard as you would if your environment wasn't set up that way. So, all in all, this is a very effective method, a very effective way that I've implemented in my life to really see the results more consistently and more assuredly. Because before, like I said, I was forcing myself to get out of bed, and it was very uncomfortable to really just kind of force myself. But now that I've created this environment, the situation that would really propel me to run away from, right? Like I said in the beginning, run away from the emotion of fear and into the emotion of reward, right? Like feeling confident after receiving the reward. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope that this video could really help you out as well in any sort of situation that you might be feeling stuck in. And if you want to see those amazing changes happen in your daily walk, I hope that this video spoke to you. So if you liked it and if it really spoke to you, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment on this. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't checked out my free ebook, I've created a free guidebook for everyone who is interested in taking their productivity and focus to the next level. So I will leave a link down below so you can check that out. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. So I'll see you in the next one.